with all due respect, the Ramsays are not the Beckhams.
You're trying to get this family back together, but what about your own family?
I would just like the real Lucinda to stand up.
But no one's there for love, like, do you know what I mean? Let's be honest.
I think Scott would be definitely my type on paper.
It was giving airtime. Welcome to Showbiz Fix, sponsored by Sun Bingo. This is your destination for the inside scoop on all our celebrity exclusives and the biggest entertainment stories that you're loving. This week, we'll be delving into how Gordon Ramsay gave us a world-exclusive insight into the Beckham family feud, as well as a sneaky preview of this weekend's BAFTA film, Runners and Riders. But first, let's get into Love Island All-Stars. There's just 3 episodes left before the final. Never long enough.
No.
Kelly, you love it too, don't you?
I love it. When am I going to watch when it's my evening?
I know. Who's been your faves?
Love Millie. So I know Millie Court. She's been a fabulous cover star. So always have a soft spot for anyone that's been on the cover. I really like her. Do you know what? I wouldn't say I'm the maddest Lucinda fan, but she has delivered. Belle also has delivered. I think it would have been boring without them. And I love Scott. I think Scott would be definitely my type on paper.
Yeah, I think he's everyone's type on paper.
It's a bit questionable, so definitely my type.
Type on paper, but type in real life. Too much aggro for me.
I like the drama.
Jack.
Do you know, I feel like you've named half the cast there. half the Islanders. But I like Whitney. Like, you know, she's had a nice journey to say, obviously, the mess with the ex, which is quite relatable. So, you know, like, I'm backing her.
Yeah, I love Whitney. She said the funniest thing ever, and I don't know whether she even realised it. She's famous for saying, it's giving. Mm-hmm. And she said, it's giving... I don't even know what it's giving. That's a first. And it was just the funniest thing ever. One-liners without even realising it.
It's giving winner.
It's giving winner. Sadly, I don't know if she will win,
I don't think she'll win.
Quite interestingly, lots of people are up in my comments online saying that they are convinced ITV don't want Sammy and Kieran to win. Because Sammy and Kieran have had like the loveliest journey. They just really liked each other from the off. There was a bit of the usual like will their head be turned drama, but having a lovely time because apparently it was Sammy's birthday the other day and they didn't even show any scenes.
What?
And he'd have cut the avocado into a heart and all of that jazz.
There was also something I did see on TikTok where she was crying in the background and Kieran was comforting her and they were like, why are we not showing why she's crying?
Yeah, they've definitely had less airtime, but that's because of all the drama.
The drams.
So tonight there's not going to be an eviction. Spoiler alert. Which is nice, but that means that they have got so many people still in there and the final's on Monday. So they're going to have to pack it full. Do you want to know what's going to happen though?
I would love to know what's going to happen.
All the axed islanders are coming back.
India.
For a final vote at the fire pit. Now, in past years, this has been absolutely crazy.
Savage.
Do you remember when Liv Hawkins came back last year?
Yeah.
And she said that she'd seen some receipts of Grace planning a game plan. And it was like the biggest drama ever, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. I have heard that a couple of islanders are planning to drop some truth bombs as part of this.
Oh, you'll love it then, drama.
I love drama.
Yeah.
Drama loves me, like Taylor.
Yeah, so I love this, that they're thinking, what can I go in and do as my line?
Well, they want their moment, don't they?
Yeah.
What's Charlie? I mean, Charlie who's been on the fix, what's he going to do?
Well, this is the thing, like, so Charlie definitely would have been a bit of you, Jack.
Charlie is a bit of me, I'm not going to lie.
Charlie came on Fix and
I think I'm sat in his seat, aren't I?
Kelly and I were low-key like fangirling.
We were fangirling.
It was a bit embarrassing. But he definitely isn't going to hold back, is he?
Definitely.
And I hear that's going to be the same.
Do you know what? That's good though, because there's nothing I hate worse than a reality star or someone like that goes back onto a show in whatever capacity as then just like really quiet. Like, you know what you're there for. You know what people like Kelly want. Like, give it to us.
Yeah.
Do you know what I am sad? No grafties. I really love the grafties.
I know. So I revealed
Roll the tips.
I know. I revealed that this morning on TikTok. No grafties this year. Basically, they did that Ask Us Anything instead, which was... I feel like it could have really delivered, but instead it was just like raking over old ground in a slightly less interesting way than the grafties do.
I think that's it. I think them actually seeing the videos is what's good about it.
Yeah. They, I think, ran out of time.
Yeah.
Because obviously they lost that week because of the fires.
Yeah.
So they've had to cram slightly shorter format kind of bits and bobs in. They say it's kept it fresh and kept them on their feet and that kind of thing. But I just can't wait for this final vote around the fire pit, because I'm hearing that another of the islanders is planning to potentially expose Harrison.
Ooh.
So we had Lauren Wood on last week, and she was telling all about how he'd been, you know, the lengths that their relationship had gone to. You know, it was all quite serious. They talked about children's names and all of this jazz. So
I just don't. Does Belle really think it's going to work with him, or is she just playing along for the final now?
I think it reaches this point where you probably just think,
But they're all not just playing along. Look, no one's there for love. Like, do you know what I mean? Let's be honest. Like,
Some of them are.
no, they're not. I don't like. Come on.
When we go to Kieran and Sammy's wedding, we'll know it was the truth.
some of them do famously get married, you know.
Molly and Tom are getting married. They're from Series 1.
But like, I just feel like maybe Series 1, yeah, okay, fair play. Series 2, fine. But like anyone now, if you're getting on Love Island, you're doing it for like clout. I'm sorry, you're not doing it for love. Like,
Yeah, well, fair enough. It's their job, isn't it?
Jake Curtis is going to declare love for Millie when he goes back in.
I don't know. Well, we didn't have the grafties, but we did have the calls from home.
Yes.
And as always, they fully delivered. I'm just going to tell you what happened, Jack, for like a live reaction, because I know you didn't watch this.
yeah.
One of the girls went in there as a bombshell, Jessie, and sort of like really randomly tried to get involved in some drama and really kicked off at Lucinda. It was giving airtime. And on the calls from home, her dad fully broke the fourth wall and was like, yeah, that didn't come across very well. People think that you're really nasty. She was devastated because she'd been like, I don't care how any of you are, just get to the good stuff. How am I coming across? It was wild.
It was really
Jack.
crazy.
I love that. Fair play to both of them, because there's nothing I hate more than like on Big Brother when they get a letter from home, like, and it's like, oh, you're doing so well, we're so proud of you. Like, grow up. You're on a reality show. We're not that proud of you. I remember back in the day, Stephanie Davis she'd been doing stuff in the bedroom, put it that way, and she's on the phone to her dad, and she's like, "Are you proud of me?" And he's like, "Yeah, I really am." I'm like, "Your daughter's just done stuff on telly. Like, grow up." Like, no, you're not. Like, and I'm absolutely here for that. If I was on a reality show, I'm not.
I
But
dread to think.
I want a letter from home, and I'd pre-planned this for airtime. So the letter is absolutely like, we are so ashamed, like we are
It's giving
disgusted,
producer.
because there's never been a letter like that. So
No.
like, fair play to that man and his daughter.
We are disowning you.
Don't
Jack.
come home.
Don't come home to the Shire.
It'd be amazing. It would be amazing.
Well, do you know what's really interesting is I interviewed Belle's dad,
Heard.
famous movie star Tamir Hassan, and he said, like, I don't know what Jessie's dad was doing, but when you're a parent, that's not what you want to be doing.
No.
You don't want to be having your child sat there feeling anxious and thinking, oh my God. And it sounded a bit like the parents had all been like, what the hell has Jessie's dad done? Tamir was great, though. I did say to him, though, you know, some fans felt like you should have made it a bit more clear to Belle that like she perhaps needed to rein in, because Belle has been really... Belle's an outspoken, fiery girl, and some of that hasn't landed as well. Like Series 1, it was the first time she was on, it was very like, you go girl.
I think she's a girl after my own heart. She doesn't.
Yeah.
She sees something and she calls it.
Yeah. She's not thinking about how things come across, which is refreshing. But look, if you're a fan of Lucinda, who has been sort of at the centre of all of this, you're going to perceive it as bullying. And there's always 5 different ways of looking at a situation. Anyway, fans said to online that Tamir should have told her more clearly, like, rein it in. And he was like, my daughter and I are like this.
Yeah.
She got the message. And they basically just said, like, you know, stay out of other people's business, stay in your lane and enjoy yourself. And he was like, she absolutely understood in that moment.
What you were saying.
Message received, pops.
Yeah.
Was the
And she has
situ.
been calmer since.
Yes. And I think this is so key. She has reined it back in. And Jessie has also completely changed her behaviour. She is now like the sweetest girl going and all of this. So I think that they might end up being out next, Jessie and Tommy.
I think Jessie, I feel sorry for Tommy, because I think in that Ask Anything, it became quite clear that nobody believes in them.
Yeah.
And I think she has gone for the easy option.
Yeah. Can we just talk about Lucinda quickly?
Yes.
Because she has become the standout of this series. Yeah. And what I would like to say, and I'm wincing as I say this because her fans they love her and they are very vocal online. I would just like the real Lucinda to stand up because I'm convinced nobody really knows her apart from her family and friends. Because Lucinda on Love Island Games, completely different to Love Island All Stars. Lucinda, completely different to every other show she's been on. That girl is so clever. She's incredible at reality TV. I don't think that she is the victim in this situation.
Oh no,
I think that her behaviour and Belle's behaviour is exactly the same, but just in a different font.
as they say.
And I just think that she's done an incredible job and they're probably going to win, Lucinda and Sean.
Which is wild.
They're already boyfriend and girlfriend, Jack, and they've said they love each other.
But I think, like, I go back to series 1 in the day when people were literally proposing. There was practically weddings in the villa. It actually was disappointing they didn't do a better sort of poem treasure hunt. Be my boyfriend, girlfriend. I love that. Like a Love Island style sort of scavenger hunt to get a boyfriend.
When Love Island reaches Will You Be My Boyfriend stage,
You're right.
I'm out.
Drop me out.
Yeah. Lucinda's ex from Love Island Games, though, is very busy online. Busy calling her a fake and all this sort of thing. But do you know what?
Fair, you have just said that she changes her personality for every TV show. I would argue.
I am just merely stating the fact that she was completely different on Games.
Yeah.
So what I like to think in these situations is all we can do is see their interaction with their friends and family, because that's the person that arguably knows them. And her pal came on and did the friends and family call. And Princess Pookie Pie.
Yeah.
They seem to really love each other.
Yeah.
So we shall see. I'm sure that when Lucinda and Belle and Jessie all come out, they'll all have their say on this. And
well, Helena and Carrington were quite vocal about her and, you know, sort of said that they seem to really like her.
Yeah. It's her job, isn't it? I commend these people. They go on these programs, they make entertainment. We all sit here talking about it. So
Perfect.
There you go.
Thanks, Bills.
Okay, let's move on to another feud, which is dominating headlines. The Beckham's family is still in complete disarray. And Gordon Ramsay fully entered the chat on this. So he did an interview with Clemmy Moody, our Clem.
What a scope.
What an absolute scoop. And he basically, his big warning was that the penny will drop about Nicola Brooklyn's wife one day. He said some punchy stuff. So he said, love is blind. It's easy to get up on that roller coaster and get carried away, but it will come back. Brooklyn is desperate to forge his own way, but he's infatuated. He sort of urged Brooklyn to remember like where he came from. And it's caused chaos. Jack, what is the latest?
Basically, he's unfollowed Gordon. He's unfollowed a couple of the kids, so Tilly and Holly.
Yeah.
On Instagram.
And they were like childhood friends.
Yeah.
They all grew up together.
They all grew up together.
And to be fair, like, he's been supportive of both sides. You can see he's stuck in the middle and you can see it from both sides. Brooklyn's just literally a spoiled kid. And I feel like unfollowing someone is just literally pathetic, especially over, you know, an interview. He understands, like, you know, the Beckhams are in the show. They have to talk about them. He knows the game. Like, I spoke to Brooklyn like maybe a year ago, and it was to do some F1 thing, and like everyone was asking him questions to do with like his family, and like he knew that. He played the game. He gave some good answers. Gushed over Harper, sort of like tongue in cheek about how many careers he's had and flopped, but like he got the game, so he knows what's going on. I just think like he's clearly in his own little world. And again, like Gordon says, I respect him for wanting to carve out his own path, because there's nothing that I hate more, and I think everyone hates, is just some like entitled Nepo baby that's, quite frankly, Nicola Peltz. But like he is trying, like, okay, he's hot sauce. And just, you know, I was going to say it's not doing great, but you know what? He's got a business, so like actually fair credit where credit's due. But he's always going to be the son of David and Victoria.
I think that unfollowing someone online is the ultimate comment without commenting.
Yes.
He also knows it's public. Like, he knows that's going to be a
He
story.
knows the little
He knows
stories.
everyone's looking.
It's a response.
He could have
isn't it?
WhatsApped him or texted him. I presume he didn't, because he's opted for the public thing. Yeah. Like, I think it's very Italian when like Cruz like piped up last year, being like, we woke up and suddenly we couldn't see it. He clearly hadn't. Well, if you believe what Cruz says, he hadn't just texted them being like, guys, this is it, we're done. It just goes.
I think that what everyone said that they knew that the Beckham family would do, though, is that there have always been business as usual, crack on. And that was very much the case this week for turning out to the launch of Gordon's new Netflix series, but also Cruz's music career goes from strength to strength. We're hearing that now the Beckham family feel that they're going to put all their weight behind Cruz because
you can
he's
tell.
the talent. What do you think, Kelly?
I think you're completely right. And we always knew they would just keep going. The thing I do find slightly jarring with Gordon is you got like, ooh.
I'm sat.
Obviously, we've had a lot of discussion about his own family dramas with his daughter Holly and son-in-law Adam PD. And Adam PD's not talking to his parents. And so I sort of like, you're sitting in one hand going, Brooklyn, remember, David and Victoria, they're half of you. But maybe he is having those conversations with Adam behind the scenes and we don't know. But I don't know. Something jarred with me there that I'm like, you're trying to get this family back together, but what about your own family? That's my thought. It's quite savage for me, but that's my thoughts.
Kelly, you raised an excellent point. Wow. Well, I suppose that if you're busy looking at that fire over there, no one's looking at this one, are they?
Well, this is true. But I also think with Gordon, what is interesting is all his kids. Obviously, Tilly did do Strictly, but Holly and Jack have sort of gone their own way and have got normal real life jobs. And I think that's quite an admirable thing. And I think that's probably, they're not sort of living that Nepo baby life. They don't really go in the spotlight the same way the Beckhams have.
Yeah, but they're not with all due respect, the Ramseys are not the Beckhams. Like, there's a big difference. Do you know what I mean? It's like burger steak. Like, I just feel like they're like, look, I will be watching.
Gordon's a huge star.
I will be watching the Netflix show. Gordon is a huge star, especially in America with like Hell's Kitchen and all that. But like, they're not the Beckhams.
You
Like,
call them a burger.
I'm just shocked at the food analogy, to be honest.
Well, we all love a burger. Like, sometimes, yeah, but I just they're not the same. They're not the same.
No.
Right, well.
But I'm buzzing for Cruz. I really want to go to the live shows. I'm putting it out there. I want to go. Somebody invite me. I want to see a bit of Cruz in action.
Someone was telling me the other day they'd seen him. He was in our tower. He was on Virgin. And he did a cover of a Bruce Springsteen track, I believe. And they were so impressed. So
I think he's quite good.
He is the future.
Giving Oasis. The bit I watched of him, I thought he had a bit of Oasis Manchester vibes.
To be fair, like, he's clearly into his music. Like, so fair play to him.
Yes, we love that. Okay, other drama, actual dramas. It's the BAFTA Film Awards this weekend. Jack, you are big into the BAFTA films. What's it like attending?
Oh, do you know what? Like, it's fabulous. Like, it's
Your face lit up.
it's my 10th year this year going to the BAFTAs.
Oh, congrats.
Like, obviously, the COVID year, like, we didn't go, but they sent us the dinner to our house, which was great. So it's my 10th year. It's a long slog. So, like, pre-drinks this year, EE put them on because they were the sponsor at the Savoy.
Have you ever stayed in the Savoy? They used to give you a suite.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was pretty luxe getting to stay there.
And you
It's
can
pretty
glam.
good.
You glam in your suite.
Exactly.
Wow. And then
but
you go to the Royal Festival Hall.
you go to the Royal Festival Hall, and then there's the carpet, then there's another reception. Like, don't worry, because then the ceremony's like 2 and a bit hours, maybe 3 even. A lot of clapping, and it's sober.
Yeah, it
Like,
didn't
you
used to be
can't-
sober, but
yeah.
I'm glad it's sober now.
It's sober,
Get
so
carried
you
away.
dry out. So you just
Yeah.
sit there and you just clap and you nod.
My favourite thing when you guys go to the BAFTA film is the selfies are like A-listers. So last year there was you, Ariana and Cynthia.
Yeah, Pammy.
Me and Demi Moore hanging out.
And when do us mere mortals ever get to mingle and get selfies with people like that? I would be... Just asking for the fans here, how does one go about going up to a celebrity of that level and saying, can we have a selfie?
After a drink, you just sort of do it. But I'll be honest with
Right,
you.
I'm Ariana Grande. Let's
You just
role
go,
play.
hiya, babe. Like,
Actually.
you look great. Like,
I'm Ariana Grande.
Hi, babe. I look amazing. Can I get a photo? And then that's kind of it. It's quite
Oh.
quick and...
Or I usually be like,
Because obviously
didn't wanna bother you.
they're in a rush. You put something a bit polite at the start of it.
Yeah.
But like, I'll be honest, like a few years ago, like one of the best things, and Kelly can relate to this, is each table is set after one of the films that are nominated.
Themed.
They're themed.
Oh.
So like, the first year that I realised this was a thing was Taylor Swift was there. What year? About 2015 was it?
2017.
2017. There we go. And it was The Favourite was one of the films.
Oh, right.
And there was rabbits on the table, like pottery rabbits. And Taylor took 2 rabbits home with her. And I thought, you know what? If Taylor can have 2, I took one.
I took one.
You took one.
Well, actually, I took Taylor's. Because Taylor was holding them and I was chatting to her. Check my Instagram, you can see the picture. And I was chatting to her and she set one down. And then I went, I'm going to take that one because you touched it.
Can I just say,
I should have brought it in if I'd thought about it.
Taylor Swift stole a rabbit.
Two pottery rabbits.
It's not a stealing
It's
situation.
not stealing. Look, like,
Right.
I've also brought show and tell. So like
Oh,
this This is the Banshees of Inisherin.
Inisherin, yeah.
Yeah, that's the blood-stained music sheet.
Yeah.
I've not seen the film.
So this is what was on the table.
That was on the table.
So it's quite a big grand
Yeah.
thing. They've actually made them a lot better because it used to be like lots of plastic. Now they're all recyclable and cardboard because that year with Banshees and Sharon, I helped Colin Farrell steal a cardboard donkey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
quite a
great.
big donkey he wanted.
And this, I don't know what this is. Angus Tully, B+, and it's like a school report.
But you took it.
Like, I've not seen the film.
Right, so
don't know what
you're
it
not
is.
stealing from the BAFTAs. It's sort of almost like take a souvenir.
And we're-
Yeah,
everyone,
it's a souvenir.
everyone's,
People-
look,
I
if
was
Taylor
like-
Swift does it, we can do
Yeah.
it.
I was just like, this is a Showbiz Fix exclusive. Taylor Swift steals.
No, it's not. No. They're sort of encouraging.
Okay, right. Let's talk serious BAFTAs now.
But yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
Jack, I'm an alien that's arrived from Earth. What are the 3 big awards to look out for? I think the whole thing is quite boring and long. What should I stay tuned for?
So one battle after another, and that's the DiCaprio film. That is up for 14 awards, which is a record. It actually matches, I think it's Gandhi from quite a few years ago for the most nominated film. So that is probably going to dominate the whole night, to be honest with you. So if you've not seen it or you don't care, then maybe don't watch. But DiCaprio, he's up for best leading actor, they call it. And he won, I think it was a decade ago, for The Revenant, which I've also not seen. Is that when he climbs in a bear or something?
That's when he climbs in a bear.
Yeah, not seen that, but he's up for that. And he's up against Timothée Chalamet,
Right.
who lost last year. So basically, it's his to lose this year because he's tipped to win the Oscar. And Kylie,
And that's with Marty Supreme.
yeah, Kylie Jenner went last year. She'll probably be there this year. So that's great.
Okay.
Um,
And what about the girls?
Well, I'm really rooting for Jessie Buckley, Irish. She's up for Best Female. She plays the lead in Hamnet. It's a really sad film. Bring your tissues if you haven't seen it. But she's really good. And what I love about her is she came from the BBC One reality show, I'd Do Anything, with Denise Van Outen,
Stephen
Dawn
Davis was on that.
Barrowman. That's not the one Steph Davis did.
Lee
She was in
Mead.
Lee Mead. It's that sort of ilk. She was actually alongside Jodie Prenger. She won. She's in Coronation Street. Samantha Barks, also an Oscar-nominated actress. Who else was in it? Rachel Tucker, who's a big West End star. But Jessie did it, didn't win, and she's just kept going. And I just think she's got a bit about her. And I think she's going to win for Hamnet, Best Female.
Amazing. Okay, right. I just need to talk to you really quickly about Wuthering Heights because I have not seen it and probably am not going to see it. And Sun readers agree with me. So we did a poll and 53% say they're going to be giving it a miss and 12% say they'll only have a look when it's on streaming. Thoughts?
I'm the same. Haven't seen it. Going to the cinema now is quite expensive. It's like 17 quid. By the time you buy all your popcorn and all, 25 quid.
Yeah.
I'd
I'd rather go to Nando's.
Yeah, I just sort of think maybe I'll watch it on streamers. But I think I love the music. I like the idea of it. But I've heard Sinead, my boss, the editor Fabulous, said it's very raunchy. And she was embarrassed. She went with her daughter. I don't really want to be embarrassed.
Don't go with your family member.
It has. So
I
one
don't
of the,
even like watching kissing with my mum and dad. I find it awkward, let alone someone doing...
It's quite graphic. We'll go into the graphicness.
Yeah.
one of the criticisms of it has been that it's very over sexualized. And in the book, I believe there's not even kissing.
Yeah,
Barely this
they
kissing.
They don't even kiss in the book. I'll say that like I've read the book. Like I don't. I haven't read the book.
Yeah,
It also doesn't stay true to the book, and I don't love that either.
But I'm supporting it. Like I don't want, and Margot Robbie said this actually. She doesn't need a film to have this big, deep message. Like it needs to connect with the audience on some level. And you can't deny that Wuthering Heights has connected with the audience. Look, we're sat here now talking about it. So I think, do you know what? Fair play to him.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, and also it's taken more than 56 million globally in the opening weekend, which I believe is a big deal.
That's quite a lot of money.
It's wild. It's wild because the book, I didn't know this the other day, the book was a flop. So when it first came out, yeah, I think Emily Bonnet even died thinking it was a flop.
Yeah, pop that in the Jack Facts.
There you go. In case you're wondering.
Right, okay, we're bidding and binging, guys. Kelly, over to you.
Right, so I'm binging Harry Sean's Primark picks. It's quite the tongue twister. So she's my influencer pal. This is her second drop of it. So she did a winter one. And I'll be honest, I wasn't that convinced. And she's like, I'm going to pick you an outfit. She got me this little black outfit. Everyone has complimented me. But now we're into spring, summer. Finally, the sun's coming out. And it's really nice. It's not that expensive. It's sort of 18 quid for a nice little top. Top and a nice pair of jeans. So I'm really excited for it to get a bit sunnier so I can get my Perry picks on.
Love it. I always think Primark sometimes is a bit overwhelming. So if
Yeah.
someone's already picked the best bits for me.
That's it. And I think because she's really stylish, so like it's like this is what you should be wearing. There's a really nice pink blazer I've got my eye on, so I'll be rocking that in a couple of weeks' time, and you'll be like, Primark.
Love.
And I'm gonna binge dynamic pricing in theaters. So they've brought this to concerts, and I'm a big theater goer. I love going to theater, and I just think it's so sad that like we live in London, and one of the best things about London is the West End. There's so many good plays. You get to see amazing talent. Cynthia Erivo, Wicked, you know, what we saw at the BAFTAs last year. She is doing a one-woman show of Dracula. The tickets are already like £300.
What?
Like, it's just too much for people. Like, and I just don't like the idea that like...
She's not even learning her lines.
Also, they only need to pay one actor.
Exactly. I do think there's a lot of expense in like video and stuff.
No,
like
I know.
And I know they've got to make money. But I mean, I'm sorry,
Mad.
300 quid is not acceptable. And
Yeah.
I just think they need to think about letting sort of working class kids that might want to go into the arts see theatre. It's a bit highbrow for me, but I feel it.
Yeah.
Been that.
Agreed. Okay, Jack, what are you binging?
So I'm binging Hilary Duff's comeback. Like, here she is in all her glory. It's out today. Well, I've been sent this a few days early. First album in over a decade. Like,
Is it new songs?
yeah, it's new songs.
Ooh.
Like, if you don't know her, like,
Get to know her.
get to know her, because it's giving pop icon cultural, you know, she is the moment.
Is the music there though?
Yeah, it is. Like,
Her music's so good.
it's so
I
good.
agree.
Like,
I get her importance as a key person, you know, a person of interest, but
Yeah.
the music's good as well, is it?
yeah, exactly. So, and also the tour. So I saw her at Shepherd's Bush a few weeks ago. Really small, intimate gig. Genuinely one of the best of my life. It was so wholesome. Like, knew every word. I was waving to her like I was 12. Fabulous. Anyway, she's got an arena tour. Like, she's playing the O2. She's playing Manchester.
I'm buzzing for this. I'm definitely going.
I did a second date at the O2 already. That's in September. Like, I just feel like it's what the world needs. She's not she's not a negative person. She's not like got any scandal.
Fun.
It's Hilary Duff. It's Lizzie McGuire. Get to know her if you don't know her.
Okay.
Did you ever watch her in Gossip Girl? Go back and watch her in Gossip Girl.
No, but someone sent it to me last night, a clip of it, genuinely.
Yeah,
there you go.
And do you know what? She's
Sings
just
Gaga.
she's a 360 artist.
What about you, Flick?
If I had £1 for every time Jack describes someone as a 360 artist, at this point his cat is. What are you binning?
I'm binning. I know I just defended Wuthering Nights and it's a great film, but people on a press tour who are pretending like they're all over each other and lovey-dovey, like, we don't want that. Everyone can see through it. If you don't like each other, you don't like each other. That will do better. I don't want this sickly... I mean, the Wicked press tour was horrendous. Like, I feel like we all needed a minute after that.
So what you're saying is it's okay to just be colleagues.
Yeah, like...
Well, that's acting.
That's-
If you hate each other and
yeah,
you're in love on TV,
yeah,
I'm convinced.
Just
Yeah.
stop faking it. Like, yeah, just... Yeah.
Okay,
no.
so this week I am binning. Have you watched Loose Women recently?
I have.
I am convinced they've all putting something through the Instagram filter, because when you look at these gals now,
On screen.
the screen looks like it's got this. It looks like they've all swiped Paris, and everyone will know what that means.
I totally know
They
what you-
all look so smooth, and to the point where I even asked ITV about this, and they were like, "There is no lens, there is no filtering going on post production.
So what is it?
Is it like HD makeup? Is that a thing?
Something has happened in the
They're in a new
Loose
stu-
Women."
They're in a new studio.
But it's not across all of the daytime shows, and they're all in that same studio. Something is in the Loose Women water, which is making those gals all look Paris. And I want to know what's going on.
Christine the other Lampard the other day doing it. I just think she looked beautiful, but she always does.
They are all beautiful gals, and the makeup team are obviously brilliant. But I am on this mad investigation now to find out what's going on, because if it's some sort of primer, your gal wants to know what it is. So anyway, I'm binning the fact I don't know what that primer is. I am binging, and anyone that follows me online will know this. I have fully drank the Kool-Aid on Chinese New Year.
Oh, you know I have too.
So I was literally like, the rules. What are the rules? Don't wash your hair. Don't wear black or white.
Can you
Don't clean. The hair wash schedule was fully based around this, because I'm all about the year of the fire horse. Snakes are out. That powerful driving forward energy is in, and I've become unbearable about
We're
it.
shedding.
Yeah. So happy Chinese New Year, everybody. So that's your Showbiz Fix for this week, brought to you by Sun Bingo. Remember to subscribe to us here on the Sun Showbiz YouTube channel for all the inside TV and celebrity gossip. See you next week.